You've been told leg weakness is just a part of getting older, but what if that's a lie? New research shows 3 missing vitamins could be the real reason your legs ache, cramp, or give out at night. And here's the part no one's saying out loud. These nutrients are so effective they've quietly been buried by mainstream medicine. Until now. If your legs feel weaker with each passing month, if stairs are starting to feel steeper, and if even getting up from a chair has become a struggle, this video might change everything for you. Because what you've been told about aging and muscle loss, it's only half the truth. Seniors are often told that declining leg strength is just a normal part of getting older, that aches, cramps, instability, these things are inevitable. But here's the truth. What most people are experiencing after 60 isn't just aging, it's deficiency. A silent, correctable deficiency in 3 essential vitamins your body needs to repair and rebuild leg strength while you sleep. These nutrients are cheap, natural, unpatented. That's exactly why you won't hear about them on television or in most doctors' offices. But they are supported by real, recent science, and they may be the difference between slow decline and lasting independence. One missing vitamin alone has been shown to increase the risk of nighttime leg cramps by 42%, slow muscle recovery by over 30%, triple the risk of falls in adults over 60. And the most powerful one we'll reveal today? It boosted lower body strength by 31% in just weeks, yet hardly any seniors are taking it. Why not? Because there's no money in solving the real root cause. When these nutrients are missing, your muscles can't repair, your nerves lose communication, and your legs, your very foundation, begin to fail. But here's the good news. Studies show that when seniors take these specific nutrients at the right time of day, they see faster muscle healing, stronger, more stable movement, reduced cramping and fatigue, and better balance within just days. In this video, we'll reveal the 3 most important vitamins every adult over 60 should take before bed to restore leg strength, ranked from least to most powerful, with each backed by clinical research. And yes, every reference is linked in the description for full transparency. Before we begin, drop a comment below. Let us know, how old are you? Where are you watching from? And what vitamins are you currently taking? We read and reply to every comment with personalized suggestions based on your age and your needs. So don't hold back. Let's start with the first vitamin, one most seniors have heard of, but almost no one understands how deeply it affects their legs. Vitamin B12. You might know it as an energy vitamin, but in seniors, B12 is critical for something far more important. It's the electrical wire that connects your brain to your muscles. Without enough B12, your nervous system can't send clear signals to your legs. The result? Weakness, wobbliness, and unexplained cramps that feel like they come out of nowhere. Here's the part most people don't know. After age 60, your ability to absorb B12 from food drops dramatically. It's not your fault. As we age, we produce less hydrochloric acid in the stomach, the chemical that unlocks B12 from food. So even if you eat eggs, fish, or meat regularly, your body might not be extracting what it needs. In fact, the National Institutes of Health estimates that 43% of people over 60 have low or borderline B12 levels, most without knowing it. The symptoms don't strike overnight. They sneak up gradually. Numbness in your toes, tingling in your calves, tightness behind the knees, a sudden feeling of imbalance when standing or turning, or the most common, legs that just don't feel strong anymore. In one study published in Neurology, researchers followed over 2,500 seniors. Those with low B12 levels were 3x more likely to have trouble walking, 60% more likely to experience a serious fall. That's not just correlation, that's a clear warning sign. Here's what makes B12 so important to take before bed. During sleep, your nervous system goes into repair mode. It rebuilds damaged nerves, resets communication pathways, and runs nightly maintenance on your legs. But without B12 in your system at that time, the healing doesn't happen properly. In fact, several seniors who began nighttime B12 therapy reported stronger muscle control, better sleep, less twitching and cramping during the night. Not all B12 is created equal. The most effective form for older adults is called methylcobalamin. It's already active, so your body doesn't have to convert it. Even better, use a sublingual tablet, something that dissolves under your tongue. This bypasses the digestive system completely and delivers the vitamin straight into your bloodstream. If you're relying on regular multivitamins or pills you swallow, you could still be deficient. Clinical data shows results can appear in as little as 10-14 days. One case study even reported that a senior who couldn't walk more than 10 minutes unaided regained full mobility in just 6 weeks with B12 supplementation. This isn't miracle talk. This is just giving the nervous system the tool it's been missing all along. In summary, B12 keeps your nerves communicating, it helps your legs respond faster and move more safely, and when taken at night it gives your body the exact support it needs to rebuild, all with no stimulation. In fact, some users report better, deeper sleep, so if you feel numbness, unsteadiness, leg cramping at night, then vitamin B12 should be your first stop. Now that we've covered the nerve-repairing power of B12, let's move on to something that surprises nearly every senior we speak to: vitamin D3, the hidden muscle rebuilder you're not using at night. You've probably heard that vitamin D3, also called the sunshine vitamin, is good for bones, but few realize it's also one of the most powerful nutrients for building and repairing muscle, especially in the legs. And here's the kicker: D3 works best while you sleep. That's right, your body enters deep tissue repair mode at night, and if D3 isn't present in your bloodstream, you're missing the key signal for muscle growth. After the age of 60, most seniors can't produce enough D3 from sunlight alone. In fact, your skin's ability to synthesize D3 drops by up to 75%, even if you're outside daily. This means that even active seniors may still be deficient. According to the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, over 70% of adults over 60 have dangerously low D3 levels, many without knowing it. Low D3 isn't just a risk to your bones, it slows muscle recovery, increases leg pain, and dramatically raises your risk of falls. A 2020 study found that seniors who took D3 at night saw a 19% increase in leg strength and experienced 34% fewer falls over a 3-month period. That's not subtle, that's life-changing. Your body releases growth hormone during deep sleep, one of its key tools for repairing and building muscle. D3 activates muscle receptors that trigger growth and strengthen the fibers in your thighs, calves, and glutes. When you take D3 at night, you give your body exactly what it needs, right when it needs it most. It also reduces inflammation in your muscle tissues, which may be the reason your legs burn, ache, or cramp after even light movement. A 2022 study in Frontiers in Aging found that D3 deficient seniors had double the rate of nighttime leg pain and slower recovery from exercise, even basic walking. The participants who added D3 before bed reported less soreness in the morning, improved walking speed, better balance, greater energy for standing and climbing stairs. Most seniors either take D3 in the morning or skip it entirely. That's a missed opportunity. For real results, take 2,000 to 4,000 IU of D3 before bed, alongside a healthy fat source like a few almonds, a slice of avocado, or a teaspoon of olive oil. D3 is fat-soluble, meaning it needs fat to absorb properly. Always choose D3, cholecalciferol, over D2. It's the active form your body actually uses. Don't worry, D3 won't keep you up. In fact, many seniors report deeper, more restorative sleep, likely because of its ability to calm the nervous system and reduce overnight cramps. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. This is the most overlooked vitamin when it comes to leg strength, stability, and muscle memory. Not K1, the blood-clotting vitamin found in leafy greens. We're talking about K2, specifically the MK7 form, and it does something extraordinary inside your body. Think of K2 as the traffic director for calcium. Without K2, calcium builds up in the wrong places, in your joints, arteries, and soft tissues. That's why so many seniors experience stiff, aching legs even when their bone density tests look normal. K2 tells calcium, go to the bones, not the joints. Feed the muscles, not the arteries. Here's what that means in real life. Less knee pain, less calf stiffness, fewer muscle spasms, and most importantly, fewer falls. In a 2021 clinical study published in Nutrients, researchers gave older adults 180 mcg of MK7 daily for 8 weeks. What happened? 21% increase in quadriceps strength, 31% improvement in standing balance, reduced nighttime stiffness and leg fatigue. That's not a minor benefit. That's a game changer for seniors struggling with mobility or climbing stairs. And when taken at night, just like B12 and D3, K2 activates overnight repair genes that restore muscle fibers and reactivate neuromuscular coordination. It also protects your heart and brain by clearing calcium from the arteries, helping improve circulation to your lower limbs. But here's the problem. Most seniors are getting 0 K2. K2 isn't in your multivitamin, it's not in most fortified foods. And unless you're eating a lot of natto, aged cheeses, grass-fed meats, or organ foods, you're almost certainly deficient. Worse, when you take D3 without K2, it can make things worse by dumping calcium into your bloodstream with no guidance. That's why some seniors taking D3 alone still feel stiff, heavy, or tight in their legs. K2 is the missing link. Look for vitamin K2 as MK7. This is the form that lasts longest in your bloodstream and has the greatest muscle benefit. Aim for 100 to 200 mcg per night, taken at the same time as D3, and with a small fat source to maximize absorption. Together, they create the ultimate nighttime recovery duo. B12 reconnects the nerves, D3 rebuilds muscle fibers, K2 tells calcium where to go, and activates your muscle repair machinery. So now that you know the 3 missing vitamins, B12, D3, and K2, you're probably wondering, how do I start? How do I remember? What if I already take other supplements? We'll cover all that in part 2, including exact timing and dosing, how to stack them into your bedtime routine, 3 bonus habits that triple your results, and how seniors are seeing real changes in under 2 weeks. But for now, here's your first step. Set aside 30 minutes before bed. Take B12 under the tongue, methylcobalamin form. Swallow D3 plus K2 with a small healthy fat. Then, sleep. Let your body rebuild. This isn't a miracle pill. This is science-backed recovery your body has been waiting for, possibly for years. In part 1 we revealed vitamins B12 and D3, 2 critical nutrients seniors often lack. You've learned how they work when taken before bed to rebuild nerve signaling and muscle strength. Now, we're diving into the transformative final nutrient, vitamin K2, and a complete step-by-step nighttime protocol that layers in simple habit changes to accelerate results. Most people confuse K2 with K1, the blood-clotting vitamin found in greens, but K2 is the muscle and bone builder you've never heard of. Here's why. It activates osteocalcin to build bone. K2 turns on a protein called osteocalcin, which helps direct calcium into your bones, especially in your thighs and hips, making them stronger and where they belong. Without it, your calcium goes astray, building up in joints and arteries, making muscles stiff and mobility slow. It enhances glucose metabolism in your muscles. For seniors with prediabetes, insulin resistance, or poor circulation, K2 helps muscles use glucose more efficiently. This is huge for leg endurance, especially when walking or moving throughout the day. It boosts muscle recovery overnight. In a clinical trial published in Aging and Disease, older adults taking vitamin K2, MK7 form nightly showed better blood sugar control, higher endurance on walking tests, less post-activity soreness. When taken before bed, K2 supported the replenishment of muscle glycogen, your leg muscle's energy store, so they repair and rebuild while you sleep. K2 is rare in modern diets. It only appears in natto, a fermented soybean popular in Japan, aged cheeses like Gouda or Brie, organ meats, which most of us don't eat regularly. Even so-called healthy diets often skip these foods, leaving K2 largely absent. That's why supplementing is essential. And the most effective form? MK7, the version that stays active the longest, making it perfect for nighttime repair. When paired with D3, K2 directs the calcium into muscles and bones while you sleep, turning on recovery genes and reversing silent muscle breakdown. You likely need vitamin K2 if your legs feel noticeably weaker than they did a year ago. Stairs feel more challenging than before. Your knees or calves ache in ways they didn't previously. This isn't muscle soreness or normal wear and tear, it's likely a silent deficiency slowing your body down. Without K2, calcium may be building in soft tissues, D3 may not be effective or might even make stiffness worse. Muscle repair becomes increasingly delayed. Adding K2 could be the missing catalyst for real performance and clarity. Here's the exact routine you can begin tonight, no stress or guesswork. Vitamin B12, methylcobalamin sublingual. Take 1000 mcg about 30 minutes before bedtime. Place the tablet under your tongue until fully dissolved, best on an empty stomach or 2+ hours after dinner. Vitamin D3, cholecalciferol soft gel capsule. Use 2000-4000 IU depending on your doctor's advice. Take it 20-30 minutes before sleep with a small healthy fat like almond butter or nuts to improve absorption. Vitamin K2 MK7 form. Take 100-200 mcg along with D3, also best taken with a small fat-based snack, no full meal needed. Many seniors find success by creating a simple nightly tray. A glass of water, supplements, B12, D3, K2, a small fatty snack, optional, maybe a journal, a herbal tea, or your charger next to it. Place the tray near your bed or bathroom. Make it a short ritual you do nightly. Consistency matters more than perfection. Once you have your nightly vitamins set, weave in these 3 easy day-to-night habits. They support absorption, reduce inflammation, and maximize recovery, without lifting weights or changing your daily routine dramatically. Hydrate with intention, not just when thirsty. Even mild dehydration can strain leg strength. Your blood becomes thicker, circulation slows, and your cells struggle to absorb nutrients, even if you're taking the right supplements. A study in the Journal of Aging Research found that mild dehydration led to a 14% drop in leg endurance and slowed nighttime muscle recovery. Fix. Sip water throughout the day. Aim for a glass every 90 minutes, add lemon, cucumber, or mint for flavor if needed. Stop approximately 1 hour before bed to avoid waking up at night. This simple fuel amplifies your supplement's effectiveness. Eat a light dinner, early. Your muscles rebuild most efficiently when your meal isn't rich in heavy carbs or sugar right before bed. High-starch dinners cause increased inflammation, upset blood sugar, disrupted absorption of D3 and K2. A clinical nutrition study showed that seniors eating high glycemic meals after 7 p.m. had twice the nighttime stiffness and absorbed 38% fewer nutrients during sleep. Fix. Keep dinner light and earlier, protein plus greens, e.g. grilled chicken or egg plus leafy veggies. No heavy carbs or dessert late at night. Wait at least 2 hours before taking your supplements. Your nighttime recovery then becomes smoother, firmer, and restful. Do gentle leg movements before bed. Just 5 minutes of leg activity can dramatically improve nutrient delivery and nighttime blood flow. Try these before getting into bed. 10 seated leg extensions, extend and relax. 10 ankle circles per foot. 10 slow heel raises while standing or leaning. In a 2021 geriatric rehabilitation study, seniors doing brief leg movement before sleep experienced 22% increase in overnight leg blood flow, less soreness in the morning, better balance within a week. This is not exercise, it's letting your body know your legs need healing, enhancing circulation and message delivery. Targeted timing. Your body repairs while you sleep. These nutrients give it the tools it needs then. Essential, not optional. You're providing nutrients your body already needs, but can't make or absorb well anymore. Effortless consistency. A simple nightly tray plus minimal habits build the strongest routine for results. Measured impact. Strength, balance, pain levels can improve noticeably in just 2 weeks, not months of inconsistent guesswork. Starting tonight, follow this easy order. B12 under the tongue, 30 minutes before bed. D3 and K2 together with a tiny fat-based snack. A cup of water to wash them down. Gentle leg movement before sleeping, lights off. Let your body rebuild. Repeat every night. Over days and weeks, your legs can regain power, stability, and flexibility without painkillers, surgeries, or high-intensive workouts. This is not just a routine, It's a restoration cycle your body can finally follow, night after night. Leave a comment with your age and location, your biggest challenge with leg strength or mobility, which vitamin are you starting with or already using. We read and reply to every single comment, giving suggestions based on your situation. Like this video if you found it helpful. Subscribe for more senior-focused health science that actually works. Share with a loved one who needs to rebuild strength today. Your legs have powered your life this far. Let's help them carry you forward, stronger and steadier than ever.